Everybody, hey Instagram, hey Facebook, hey YouTube. Guess what? Scoliosis is reversible when your beliefs are not twisted. Did you get that? Because everything starts off with the invisible before it comes physical. Okay, you have to understand that thought form creates physical form. I'm going to keep saying this because guess what? Repetition is the master of all learning. But what if you were unconscious of your subconscious beliefs and you were twisting not just your spine, but you were twisting your thoughts, you were twisting your relationships with toxic beliefs? Let me talk to you about something here. So anyways, let me tell you a couple stories, okay? And these are real stories. First story is, we have a family, they come from Saudi Arabia, fly all the way over here. Why? Not because they believe that we can help their daughter, okay? But because they're desperate. They're desperate for help. And we're the last on the list. And why is this? Well, the daughter's only 3 years old. They want to build an actual C curve because her back was twisted so much to help to support her C curve. And because if we build a hard form C curve, maybe she won't curve anymore. Now, is her back curving because of the lack of the form C curve that they want her to wear? No. It happened maybe in birth. Maybe something got twisted in birth. And because we don't look at people and go, wow, that baby got wrenched on during the birth and we actually tore the actual spine out. Now there's scar tissue. So the spine is trying to compensate, and this has been going on for 3 years. Anyways, we taught the parents how to work on the child every day, just a little piece, how to do a little light clapping. We taught them about diet. They had no idea. They were feeding her sugar-coated Cheerios. They were feeding her cookies. They were giving her dairy. She was on a diet that would only create inflammation. Anyways, I'm not saying that during that 5 days they were here for a personal treatment and training, she was straight, but I will tell you that we straightened it out by 30%, which is amazing when you're talking about a little girl. Then I've talked about a story about this girl who rides horses, and she was only 16 years old, and they wanted to put a 6-inch bar in her spine, and it only took us 1 day to prove to her mother that it didn't have to happen. And her spine is totally straight today because we taught her mother how to do it. So here's the other thing. So now Sage, one of our main master trainers, he is going and flying to Mexico during Christmas to go help an 88-year-old woman who is in pain and so much suffering. We're going to go out and we're going to teach her son, who's a surgeon, and we're going to teach her daughter, okay? Because he doesn't want to do surgery on his own mother. Oh, he's not a surgeon, sorry. He's a medical doctor, but he doesn't want surgery. He said it's going to be dangerous, life-threatening. So we're going to teach them. We're going to go and prove to them that we can reverse her scoliosis by at least 40 to 60%. And then they're going to take it to the home plate because we're going to teach them the technique. Reducing the emotional inflammation, the physical inflammation, and then going in and untying the knots, because scoliosis is just where these ligaments, tendons, muscles are getting tied up into knots and they're getting shorter and shorter, and the body keeps on trying to compensate. So we're going to reverse that. Okay, but here's what else we're doing. We also have a gentleman that who was just worked on, and he had gotten shot in the head. And he only got 3 treatments from us so far, and now we're going to go back and do a personal treatment and training. We're going to fly to his city. And when he got the 3 treatments, guess what? He finally remembered the last 3 years of his life. Are you getting this? I'm not making this stuff up, okay? And then the other thing is you guys who out there who have prostate inflammation to the point that you can't urinate, or you've got prostate cancer, good luck healing that, okay? Because until you understand the scar tissue issue, the crystallization, the calcification that's in there, and we've got to pull the tissue apart. It doesn't matter who you are. You've got twisted beliefs. You've got twisted beliefs that your body can't heal. You've got twisted beliefs that you don't deserve to heal. You've got twisted beliefs as long as you're thinking any negative thoughts and that this is as far as I can go. So we limit ourselves by all of this. Understand something. within the next 5 years, I will prove to the greater part of the world that the therapy out there is dysfunctional. It's been watered down, diluted down, and you know what? If your therapist isn't offering you a money-back guarantee that he's going to make life changes with you, then your therapist is doing their best, but we need to bring up the game. Okay, we're talking about 92% of the population has autoimmune disease, and I'm telling you that nobody has to be suffering from that, because that is working with twisted beliefs. So everybody's got twisted organs, twisted tissues, twisted ligaments. Okay, so this is how it's going to continue, okay, until you decide to personally want to take your life back. So join me today. I'll be on with Peter Webb, and we're going to be talking about EMF. We're going to be talking about crystals. We're going to talk about radionics. We're going to talk about how you can actually nullify the 5G, okay, and all the other negative frequencies that are bombarding you at 3 o'clock today. And you can actually send your questions in live on my show. Did you get that? 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. Tomorrow, you can send your questions in live and to my show, and I'll have the Dr. Marlene Siegel, and she is North America's sweetheart veterinarian, all natural. She makes all her own food that she feeds cats, dogs, and she does everything naturally. 3 p.m. tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time, which is Thursday, and on Friday I'll be doing my Q&A at 3 o'clock. So challenge me, bring your questions on. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Tell me that I'm making this up, okay? Come and challenge me. Because right now, some of you are going, that's not true. He can't reverse scoliosis because my sister had to have surgery. Well, I'm telling you, we can help you learn how to totally eliminate scoliosis and any other issue in your tissues or your organs. You were created by God. You weren't created by man, okay? You're not broken. Your beliefs are. God bless.